think one of the reasons we're so interested in having an inclusionary housing ordinance in Salem is it's an opportunity for us as a community to put our community values into policy by having a city law that says if you're going to do new development here, we really want to incorporate housing that meets the broad spectrum of the people who live here.
We really like the idea of inclusionary zoning in Salem, and frankly we'd like to see it in every community in the region. And really what inclusionary zoning is it's a requirement that when a market building is getting developed, let's just say a normal 100-unit apartment building or any size, 20 units, that a certain percentage of those units have to have price points that are at different income levels. So it's a way of ensuring that there, as the tide lifts, as it were, right, as market development is being made, that there'll be opportunity and access for different people who do different kinds of jobs, and that we're not just building housing for people that are earning more than $100,000 a year, but that we're also building housing inside those structures for our teachers and our restaurant workers and people that take care of the landscaping. And tend the bar and serve the coffee and all different kinds of folks.
The challenges of building affordable housing are several. One is the cost of land and the availability of land. As a city that's 8 square miles, we're fairly dense and fairly built out. 2 is the cost of construction. It's expensive to build housing. Anybody knows that if you're just trying to build a small addition on your own home. Those numbers multiply when you're talking about a ground-up construction.
The cost of the permits, the cost of the land, of insurance, all of that gets passed on to the buyer. The longer the project takes to build, the more costly it is, which is why we're seeing all of these prices astronomically high. You know, if you take a look at the Salem market year over year for residential sales, we went up 7% year over year. 7% on an average sale price in Salem. Wages don't even begin to skim that.
Other than inclusionary zoning, the way that we can create affordable housing options would be to create accessory dwelling units. This is something that not every, but many buildings and homes can accommodate what we all think of as an in-law apartment. And those create wonderful options, not only for the proverbial elderly mother-in-law, but also for the 22-year-old who can't afford to rent a 1-bedroom apartment. Other than inclusionary zoning and creating accessory dwelling units, some of the great ways that we could create a meaningful supply of more affordable housing is to think creatively about where we could build more affordable housing. Where that has to start in any city that is serious about this is prioritizing municipally owned sites to create affordable housing. We have to say affordable housing is a critical priority for the community, and therefore we're going to prioritize that outcome as what we want on any one of those sites. Otherwise, affordable housing will never be created in any real way.